Trust is the most expensive currency in the universe, rarer than loyalty, deeper than love, and stronger than promises. It's older than time itself, with nations rising and falling on its foundation, and hearts living or dying by its presence. Destinies are unlocked by the one who demands it the most, God. Trust is not just a virtue. It is a spiritual force, a divine law, and a supernatural key that unlocks favor, influence, and destiny. Humanity was built on trust. Covenants were sealed by it. Kings ruled by it, and prophets lived by it. Even Christ himself performed miracles according to trust, saying, "Be it unto you according to your faith." Trust is destiny's language. But before heaven entrusts you with the unseen, life will test you with the visible, earning the trust of people. There was a man whose name made noise, but not impact. Gifted, but inconsistent. Talented, but unreliable. People applauded him with their mouths, but withheld trust with their hearts. For a promise is a cloud, and fulfillment is rain. He had many clouds, but little rain. Whenever responsibility called, he was late, and whenever pressure rose, he disappeared. Whenever he spoke big words, his actions whispered otherwise, and trust, this expensive, delicate treasure, slipped through his fingers. But one day, he realized, man does not rise by brilliance, he rises by trust. So he changed, not by emotional speeches, but by disciplined decisions. He began to show up early, finish what he started, and honor his word, even when it hurt. He began to say less and do more, living the proverb, "Let your yes be yes, and your no be no." And slowly, like dawn breaking through mist, people's hearts opened. The same elders who once warned others about him began to point to him as a model. Those who doubted him now trusted him, and those who ignored him now recommended him. For Scripture says, "A faithful man will abound with blessings." And indeed, blessings followed. People defended him in his absence. Opportunities sought him out, and leadership gravitated toward him. Resources flowed his direction. Honorable men vouched for him, and a good name wrapped around him like armor. For another proverb declares, "A good name is better than great riches." Trust became his wealth, integrity his shield, and consistency his crown. But even with all this honor, even with the respect of men, there remained an ache inside him, a quiet longing. A sacred emptiness no human approval could fill, because human trust, though precious, has limits. It can raise reputation, but not resurrect purpose. It can open earthly doors, but not heavenly ones. It can bring honor, but not transformation. It can support you, but not sustain you. And so, the man turned his heart heavenward. One night, under a sky ancient as eternity, he breathed a prayer older than kingdoms. "Commit your way to the Lord, trust in him, and he shall bring it to pass." In that moment, he learned a divine secret. Human trust must be earned. God's trust must be given. People required proof. God required surrender. People watched his actions. God weighed his heart. People trusted what they saw. God commanded him to trust what he could not see. For Scripture says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding." To trust God is to walk with spiritual courage. It is to take steps without maps, to stand in storms without fear, to believe in miracles without evidence. Abraham trusted and became a father of nations. Moses trusted and seas split before him. Daniel trusted and lions bowed before him. David trusted and giants fell before him. Jesus trusted and surrendered his spirit to the Father. Trust, true, pure, unshakable trust rewrites destinies. For Scripture says, "Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord. He shall be like a tree planted by the waters." When he placed his trust in God, peace replaced fear, clarity replaced confusion, provision replaced lack, and direction replaced wandering. Favor replaced striving. Human trust elevated him. God's trust transformed him. Trust is the most expensive currency. Only wise hearts know how to spend it. Earn people's trust through integrity, consistency, and truth. Human trust brings opportunities. God's trust brings miracles. A good name is a gate on earth. Trusting God is a gate in heaven. Faith is a journey. Trust is the engine that drives it. Divine trust begins where human understanding ends.